Sports pregame show.
Hi there, folks. Ernie Johnson here, aided once again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to be together again as the NBA regular season wraps up and playoff fever starting to set in. Are you feeling it, Kenny?
Oh, I feel that playoff fever.
Yes, we do.
Hey, we don't have to pay for this song. Why? Because I made it up in my head.
I'm the backhand guy.
Yeah.
Tonight we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the New York Knicks. Checking out New York. They're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding on to the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right. He can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound on the Admiral.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Thanks, David Robinson. Don't let me see you in San Antonio.
Shout out to the Admiral. Here's Kevin Harlan with the call.
Remember the Alamo.
The crowd is assembled at the Air Canada Centre, looking for a Raptors victory here in Toronto.
Ready to go?
And we've got it live right here on 2K Sports. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a win against the Celtics. And that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw that coming.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Starks in at point guard. Pablo Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony. And it's Neal in at the shooting guard.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know. They were overpowering it inside, and you've really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
Here's Anthony. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Raptors have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Starks against Lowry. Inside, Olynyk, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
That will let him put the ball where he wants it.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Wow, that's
A shot by Starks, no good.
the defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's Lowry penetrating. That's blocked by Starks. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Off the inbound. Again, the miss by Lowry.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The pass to Starks. And he goes right over Olynyk and slams it down. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys.
You can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
The Knicks with the lead. Starks with it. 8 points for him.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Right wing. Jacks up a three. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Starks.
Their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's accurate, but you can't do what they've done without a superb outside shot as well. I mean, that's not a problem for this group. They certainly can drain the jump shot.
And Joseph kicks to Bledsoe. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Villanueva. Knicks with the rebound. Starks has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey.
Kevin, he said they're looking to stay aggressive attacking despite the tough shot blocking in the middle. He told me, quote, we've just got to go at them. We can't shrink from the challenge inside. And guys, they've had success so far this season, so certainly cause for confidence. Back to you.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for the report.
You know, I think he's right to be concerned about the defense they're going up against today. I mean, it's going to take some creativity for them on offense to be able to score consistently.
Lopez left side. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Oh, that's blocked. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Starts the pass to Lopez. There's the bucket. Good. Lopez has got 7.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
He was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Lowry kicks to Olynyk. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And the Raptors making a change here. Villanueva's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Anthony's checked in. Bellinelli with the 3, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Dishes it to Villanueva. Can't cash in from close range.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Raptors trail by 21. Outside Lowry. Step back shot. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Knicks have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Anthony drives in, and he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that one's good. is they're shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Lowry against Starks. Rejected by Starks. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Here's Afflalo. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Afflalo's got 15.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter. And really keeping the ball hopping around.
5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Knocks it loose. And here again, the Knicks in transition. Up the court they go. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Knicks out front, just dominating this one. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expect that they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team, this is dangerous on the offensive league.
Kevin, an interesting...
Olynyk sets a screen for Mirotic. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
The Knicks shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. That free throw good from Porzingis. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Lowry kicks to Turner. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Stolen. And pushing it up, here's New York. Anthony leading the charge. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
8 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
And the basket by Starks.
All of the scoring in tight.
New York looking at who they've got. Starks, he's in at the point. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Perry Jones. Then there's Calderon.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
In the corner, it's Bellinelli. And it's blocked. To the paint, here's Jones. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Bledsoe can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Starks outside.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Hansbrough, a screen on Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, no one around him. Connects from three-point range. And he sinks the second. New York's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. That's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them. Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Here's Hamlin, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And that one's good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
That's a 2 from Bellinelli, and another basket for Toronto.
The screenplay worked out.
Back to Starks. 1:46 left in the fourth. That one goes.
Breakfast, eventually it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about.
They're trying to throw salt all in that move.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
Right now, I'll say, yeah, definitely. But by the end of the season, this won't even be that time. You feel me? This is going to be replaced by my 100-point games, my quadruple doubles, and something else I have planned that I can't really tell you. Yeah, we'll see, Doris.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Hard enough for most players to get a triple-double in any game, but he does it yet again. He delivered some serious all-star caliber basketball tonight.
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had through his defense. We know he can turn it up on D when he needs to, but tonight he turned it all the way up. Wow.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season contest. It has been a wild ride. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. Now the playoffs begin on 2K Sports. See you back for that.